Okay, girls, if you just want to have fun, we know where to find it in the bath with Mimi a la mode. Mimi who? A la mode, and her fanciful caps for the shower.
And it's not how you imagine a shower cap to be, those old funny plastic things that you usually steal from the Hyatt or the Venetian. Those little plastic jobbos. They really are designer shower caps. They're not the run-of-the-mill.
We found them at Beauty First at Shea and Pima, the only Beauty First store in town to carry them, and found out customers are getting carried away by the bugs. Ladybugs, that is.
People just love the bright red against the tulle.
And butterfly bugs.
This is my favorite. I love the butterflies.
And don't forget the dragonfly bugs and the busy bees either.
I just think it's just so cute.
And Mary, quite contrary, how does your shower cap grow? With pink daisies, white roses, and exotic orchids, don't you know? And Mimi will do right head to toe with flip-flops to match your top.
Ellie, your feet are busy enough, Ellie V.
Daisies, bring it up.
Mimi will even customize caps and thongs in different colors if you like, and prices range from about $14 to $25, just right for a gift or little self-indulgence. Even if you want to indulge your fantasy and play a princess come bath time.
Okay, ladies, whether you are tripping the light fandango or strolling through San Diego, there's no need to dance the blues because the curtain is just opened on style as it pirouettes its way into comfort with shoes fit for a prima ballerina. Yes, ballet slippers have left the stage and they've hit the high fashion runways.
From Manolo Blahnik, a very top designer right now that you'll see in fashion, to Chanel, to Ferragamo.
We headed over to Neiman Marcus for look, and it all starts with comfort.
Designers are definitely listening to women. Ferragamo, for example, this shoe right here is a great example of style. It's a wingtip style ballet slipper shoe, and it's gorgeous.
As you can see, the ballet style doesn't mean flat. No, they don't have a high heel, but they make up for it with bows and embroidery, Chanel logos, even a tease of tulle.
For a more whimsical look,
you can step out in perfect British style.
we have Burberry, and this is their traditional plaid print.
Manolo Blahnik has lost nothing except the heel.
I'm sure every woman thought that it was only stilettos that was the vision for this designer, but as you can see, Manolo Blahnik has listened and they have created.
And don't call these orthopedic shoes.
Taryn Rose, for example, on the Oprah show, this is an orthopedic surgeon who decided that women really needed to focus on comfort throughout an 8-hour workday. They would like to have a shoe that is fashionable but at the same time very comfortable.
Adding to an already pretty dance line where style and comfort make perfect partners. SOS, a call for help and a call to action.
It's basically climate in crisis, jumpstart, save the earth.
It is the Save Ourselves shirt, the official shirt that ties in with the Live Earth concerts and events planned for this summer.
100 different artists and rock stars will be on the show. It's going to be a lot of fun and very informational as well.
The concerts on 7 continents will be broadcast 24 hours July 7th. But the ideas for addressing climate change are full-time. And you can start with these stylish tees.
The t-shirts are 100% bamboo fiber. It's amazing. They're very soft and very durable, and they dye it with water-based inks and teas.
And with SOS in Morse code emblazoned across the front, they are a call for all of us to come together and make the world a better place.
We all should care because of, we want to leave a legacy whether you have children or not, but, who are we to use up all the resources and, leave nothing behind.
Tees Accessories in Scottsdale has the shirts exclusively in Arizona. And owner Terry Katz says they are part of a bigger movement in the fashion industry.
A new thing in boutique retailing is green section. I was just at Market over the weekend, and there are so many beautiful lines coming out that are green that should be up and coming.
And in a soft green color, the SOS tees are leading the way for guys and girls, mixing perfectly with board shorts, denim, and patterned skirts. Meaning you'll never need help deciding what to wear when you answer Mother Earth's SOS.
Creating some of the world's most unusual jewels may not have been in budding architect Michael Dawkins' original blueprints, but once he tried his hand at jewelry, he couldn't stop. And once some of the most glamorous women on the catwalk in the music world had tried on his strands of granulated silver, there was no turning back. Those little beads of sterling bunched in strands, accenting brilliant stones, or dripping from pearl earrings are Dawkins' trademark.
All these are individual rondelles, and they're strung together much like pearls. Granulation is a very old technique. It's over 5,000 years old. Unfortunately, I didn't develop it.
Well, he may not have created the art, but he certainly mastered it, as customers at Neiman Marcus in Scottsdale found out during a visit this week, where he showed off what's hot for the fall.
For fall, onyx has been very, very popular. Calcinity and diamonds, pave diamonds set in sterling and 14 karat. South Sea pearls are very big, very hot in fashion right now.
Now, one thing you may have noticed about Dawkins' designs, beauty is not always symmetrical.
I'm intrigued with things that are just a little off, not quite perfect or symmetrical.
That also gives you a lot of options with just one piece.
This piece, for example, can be worn for daytime with the stations in the front, and you can turn it around, and what was the clasp, then you can add an enhancer for evening.
And it gives a timeless quality. The same jewels could dangle from the neck of a Venetian countess, a Victorian lady, a 20s flapper, or, well, why not a turn-of-the-century modern woman like you?
No matter where you put them, it seems fun is foolproof with a poof.
These are fantastic. They're waterproof, they're UV protected, they're very durable. They can take up to 300 pounds.
At least if it's the primary poof from Design Within Reach. In bold, bright colors and with a nice, clean line, you can use them for sitting, centerpiece, or stacking.
And they're sturdy enough to be able to use as a coffee table as well. So when you sit down, it conforms to your body, so it makes it very soft and cushiony. So it's a very nice addition.
And with simple, clean lines, they go where you want.
These also go great in a bathroom and also in a kid's room.
All with a playful sense of humor. And ready to take home in one color or one of each. No matter how you use them, they work together to make home just a bit more fun.
This year, Old Man Winter is not the only one hanging on to his white coat as spring quickly approaches. So too are top fashion designers, who are finding winter white is red hot.
Everyone must have a white suit for spring.
We headed to Neiman Marcus for a look and found the spring suit is going bold, beautiful, and sexy.
This one's from Dolce & Gabbana in a white cotton. Notice the importance of the one-button stance. It's very tailored, very like a crisp, hard shoulder. It's very, very important silhouette for spring.
And you may have noticed we are seeing more flare in pant legs and skirts. It's part of that sexy thing. The flare gives movement, as does the cut of the Chanel skirt.
The flippy little skirt makes it fun and active. It's not, necessarily about wearing your grandmother's suit.
This time, black joins white and accessories go over the top.
It wasn't just the return of like your grandmother's pearls, just a single strand. It was just this explosion of adding more and layering, like 8, 10 layers of it.
Pearls even found their way onto these sizzling shoes from Zanotti. Another way to give movement, silky sheer fabric, and Missoni does it in brilliant spring color.
The prints are very graphic. almost retro and vintage inspired. This one from Missoni is this great little belted shirt dress. And kind of a nod to the Pucci prints we saw in the 60s.
Also new for spring, retro look bags.
The important silhouette we saw, both of those are from Prada, was the trapezoidal bag.
And while we're on retro,
this is a great printed dress. We call it the postcard print, almost paying homage to the 50s and this retrospective of almost like a Sophia Loren.
The scarf and sunglasses add glam. The wide fishnet stockings, sex appeal.
It's a little bit naughty and it's a little bit nasty, but it's always fun.
And talk about fun, Carmen Mark Valvo does it after dark. His headlining evening gown pairs plastic with a playful fabric.
It's a jersey, so it's very, very flowing and moving, but yet at the same time it gives you a great detailing of the silhouette.
Again, the key is fun in black and white, power prints, or pure elegance. It's the one thing that is really blooming in fashion. In the new movie Malena, beautiful Italian actress Monica Bellucci has little trouble attracting attention as she walks through town. But if she really wanted to set hearts afire, maybe she should have tried these. Because these are shoes to really put a spring in your step.
This just has absolutely everything going for it. It's got the gold strap, a gold very high feminine heel, the jewelry around the ankle and then across the ball of the foot.
We headed to Saks Fifth Avenue to find out what's hot for feet.
The high-heeled shoe really is a very strong expression of femininity, and that is what designers really and truly are saying about spring and summer 2001.
As you can tell, color is big, and it doesn't stop with the jewels.
The lining in this particular shoe is a wonderful silk fabric floral print.
And those high, slender heels are oh so feminine.
Nothing is as flattering to the calf as a high-heeled shoe.
And if you think it can't get any wilder, take a look at Dolce & Gabbana.
They have a very distinct style, and you always know that if they are showing it this year, it's going to still be out there for the next 2 or 3 years to come. They are very much on the edge of fashion.
And they pull retro right into the 21st century with a new look in heels.
This chunky heel in clear plastic, it's a kind of a feeling of the 40s, but yet very, very new millennium.
And Bruno Maggi gave it his own twist.
They're showing here the screw that the actual lift of the shoe goes in. The heel is clear, so you see the screw that goes right up into the shoe.
And hot red is red hot as well.
Sexy feminine, that definitely is how one would describe red.
When color fades, black and white takes over.
Black and white, very strong, probably the single most important fashion statement for spring and summer.
And again, even the lining picks up the theme.
The shoe actually has this squared shape. You do get a feel of the insole, again in black and white, and the wonderful little check.
What else does Saks have to tickle your toes? Chanel Spectators.
The color is new, this lovely soft pastel pink and cream.
Prada does it in red and bone with a killer toe to top it off. Because when a woman steps out, there should be no question she has style in her soul.
From power pinstripes to plaids, from English houndstooth to Italian silk, Hollywood gentleman to sharp-dressed camp. Suits are in style because casual days are giving way to power dressing.
It shows pride, it shows seriousness, it shows that you're there for a purpose, and you want to make a presentation.
We headed to Neiman Marcus to find out just how to suit yourself.
The fit is the most important. You can have the best suit in the world, and if it doesn't fit properly, it does you no good at all. Comfort is the key. You know, you have to be comfortable. If you're not comfortable in a garment, it's going to show. Christian has extremely broad shoulders, so we tried to get a suit for him that would accommodate those shoulders. And as you can see, it does very nicely.
And here in Arizona, the fabric of choice, lightweight wool. In this beautiful charcoal, it makes a great statement for that first interview.
The way to go on a first interview is to have a little more subtle look.
In basic black, it's the cornerstone of your wardrobe from office to evening.
This suit here, a lot of guys like to wear it as a black tie option. If they really don't need a tuxedo, they can have a nice black suit.
And again, it gets back to finding a suit that fits your body.
The difference in the cut here that you can probably see, first of all, is in the shoulder. The shoulder is what we call a rolled shoulder. It's a little softer, a little lower, not as square as the Xenia that I showed you. The biggest difference also is in the middle here. You see the scoop that comes down? It's very flattering.
As for the buttons,
starting from a more fashionable sense, fashion forward, you see a lot of guys that are wearing just the top button now, okay? If you wanted to be a little more conservative, you'd wear the top and middle, or just the middle, as you see here. There's the top and middle, and then the middle like that.
you can be as dressy or as relaxed as you want. Loosen up just a bit with a sport jacket and trousers.
This kind of a look would be very appropriate for maybe a little more casual setting, but certainly could be used in an interview situation depending on the industry.
Even that Armani black jacket can tone it down with a silk tee or knit polo. Because even when you're suited up, your suit should suit your personality perfectly.